So when he says that MAGA Republicans are extreme, no, he's saying that his party is extreme. They are the extremists. They are outside the norm, but they want to convince you that what they're saying, what they're proposing, what they're pushing is the norm to get you off, get you away from your biblical values, to get you unmoored from your standards, from the American way, and see things their way. And then turn your attention to, quote unquote, the MAGA Republicans, the folks that are looking to destroy our democracy, and look at them as the enemy. Welcome back to the Biblical Conservative channel, where we come against the anti-God, anti-biblical, anti-human, anti-American spirit that's looking to prevail in this land. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Will Joe Biden be chastised for his hate speech? Joe Biden recently talked about how extreme MAGA Republicans are a threat to this country.
Inflation Reduction Act to bring down costs. The bipartisan infrastructure law to rebuild America, the American Rescue Plan to bring our economy back, and so much more. But the extreme MAGA Republicans want to take it all back. You know, they're talking about cutting Social Security and Medicare, banning abortion access across the country. We need to elect Democrats this November and fight back and keep moving forward for the American people. So join us. We need you. Please join us.
Now, if Donald Trump would have said something about the Democrats being a threat to this country in a similar fashion, he'll been labeled, well, he's already been labeled a fascist. He's been labeled a demagogue, all kind of nasty stuff. But see, when the Democrats do it, when Joe Biden does it, it's seen as an appeal to your better angels, if you will. But nevertheless, he's saying the same exact thing. He's saying that it is them that's your problem. He's saying the same exact thing that Hitler and the Nazis were saying about the Jews prior to World War II, which resulted in the Holocaust. People don't want to hear that, but he's doing the exact same thing. The Democrats are doing the exact same thing. When you demonize a group constantly over and over and over again, it's mind control. You're planting to see that that group is the reason for your problems, and if they are eliminated, all your problems will go away. That group, and he really means, when we say MAGA Republicans, he really means biblical conservatives, people with biblical values. Those people, they want to take away your right to kill your baby. Those people, they want to take away the ability to fight climate change. Those people, they want to take away your safety nets of Social Security and Medicare. Those people, they want to stop your children from transitioning. Those people, they want to say those people are the ones that are causing all these problems in America. Those people, those are the enemies. And see, when you do that, you're going to get some crazy people like this guy in North Dakota who killed this teenager out of a political disagreement.
Foster County street dance.
According to court papers, it wasn't an accident, but they say a politically motivated attack. WDAY News reporter Matt Henson broke the story for you online today. He joins us live tonight for why the driver confessed to police. Matt?
Dan and Kirsten, according to court papers, moments before he was killed, 18-year-old Kaylor Ellingson called his mom to come rescue him because 41-year-old Shannon Brandt was chasing him in the city of McHenry, where the street dance had just wrapped up. The papers don't indicate how Kaylor Ellingson was being chased, but by the time his mom could get there, her son was dead.
I don't understand the differences.
41-year-old Shannon Brandt had a tough time understanding the charges against him: vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of a deadly accident.
He's actually the one that called 911 to report the crash.
Police say it happened in this alley around 2:30 Sunday morning after the street dance. Court papers show Brandt told the 911 dispatcher that he just hit Kaylor Ellingson because the teen was part of a Republican extremist group and was calling people to come get Brandt after a political argument. Ellingson's mom told police her son called her just before the crash asking if she knew Brandt, and she said she did. She does not believe her son knew Brandt.
Still trying to determine exactly what all transpired at the time of the crash, but prior to that as well.
Police say Brandt was drunk when he hit and killed Ellingson with his SUV.
We do not know of any witnesses. We still are making attempts to interview potential witnesses from the street dance, people that were present prior to the crash happening.
A judge ordered Brandt held on $50,000 cash, which he objected, saying he's not a flight risk.
I have a job and a life and a house and things that I don't exactly want to see, go by the wayside.
You have to understand something. When liberals and progressives who are now Marxists speak, they're doing double speak. You have to listen intently to what they're saying, because they're actually telling you what they're doing in plain sight, but they're using double speak. So when he says that MAGA Republicans are extreme, no, he's saying that his party is extreme. They are the extremists. They are outside the norm, but they want to convince you that what they're saying, what they're proposing, what they're pushing is the norm to get you off, get you away from your biblical values, to get you unmoored from your standards, from the American way, and see things their way. And then turn your attention to, quote unquote, the MAGA Republicans, the folks that are looking to destroy our democracy, and look at them as the enemy. You have to be aware. During this time, we have to have discernment, spiritual discernment, because the Bible talks about in the last days that even the very elect will be fooled. We can't be fooled. We are not victims. We are empowered for greatness. We must fight back against this rhetoric, man. This heated rhetoric that is coming mostly from the liberals and the progressives. And they know exactly what they're doing because they control the bully pulpit and they control big tech. So all of their messaging is amplified, whether it's in movies, TV, radio, shows, politicians, it does not matter. They're all speaking from the same play sheet. So we must combat that not with violence. We combat that with speaking the truth in love. That's the only way. You cannot combat hatred with hatred. You can't combat violence with violence. You combat that with speaking the truth in love, having a firm foundation based on the word of God and speaking the truth in love. But my question is, will Joe Biden be accused of inciting violence? Like Donald Trump was accused of inciting violence? I don't think so. He will not. We are not victims. We are empowered for greatness. Thank you so much for liking your comments and subscribing to the channel. Please share this with your friends. Smash that like button. Smash the subscription bell. Share this with everybody you know. We're trying to make sure people understand that they're not victims, that they are empowered for greatness, and all this stuff that's out here that's telling them otherwise is false and will not benefit them in the end. So please, I appreciate that. Share that.